Hi everyone, meteorologist Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Now Weather Center. We finally put January in the books as today is February 1st. Thought we'd look back at the month of January, see where we were in Lincoln and across the area, and kind of look ahead to what we can expect as we head into February. So if we look at January high temperatures in the capital city, it was an even split for the month of January, as we had 15 days with above average high temperatures, 15 days with below average high temperatures, and one day where we hit it right on the nose. But you can see the second half of the month certainly trended a little bit colder. We had more colder days in the second half of the month than we did for the first half of the month. What we don't see on here, though, is the low temperatures for the month, which we had over 20 days with above average lows. In fact, our lows for the month were almost 5 degrees above average. So again, it was a warm month in terms of the low temperatures, but the high temperatures were pretty close to average. As far as precipitation, rain and snow, again, as far as the entire month, just 2 inches of snow. We averaged 6.5 in Lincoln for the month of January, so well below normal snowfall. The 1.2 inches of snow you see on January 18th also included 82 hundredths of an inch of liquid precipitation that day, when we had a lot of freezing rain and sleet in that wintry mixed day. It only ended up with an inch and a half of snow between the 18th and the 19th. And if you add it all together, as far as precipitation, we ended up with almost an inch and a third of liquid precipitation for the month of January, which is actually good for the 15th wettest January on record in Lincoln. But the 2 inches of snow actually tied for the 27th least snowiest January on record. So again, it was a wet month, but it didn't come in the form of snow, which again in January is a little bit unusual. Overall, the warmest temperature of the month was 56 back on January 10th. Coldest temperature was 2 degrees. That happened twice towards the end of the month, the 29th and the 31st. If you average everything out, we had an average temperature of 28.5 degrees for the month of January, 3.5 degrees above normal, and good for the 29th warmest January on record. And again, it wasn't just January that's been slow for the snow. It's been the whole season, again through the end of January and even through the first day of February. Lincoln is number 5 this season for our least snowiest starts to the snowfall season. 3.6 inches of snow so far, which again is still a tenth of an inch behind where we were last year. And again, if we keep trending this way, we're going to keep going up this list as we head into February. But could change if you look at the average monthly snowfall in Lincoln. February, on average, is the snowiest month that we have, averaging a little over 7 inches of snow for the month of February. In the next 3 months, we still average almost a foot of snow between February, March, and April. So again, hasn't been a lot of snow yet this season, but that could certainly change. One nice thing about February is we are going to start to see slightly warmer temperatures, or at least average temperatures, head our way through the next several weeks. On February 1st, our average high is 37, our average low is 15 in Lincoln. By the end of the month, those numbers going up to 46 for our average highs and 23 for our average lows. Average precip is about 9/10 of an inch of liquid moisture. And again, average snow is just over 7 inches, our snowiest February ever, coming in 1965. When we saw just over 26 inches of snow. So the outlooks from the Climate Prediction Center as far as temperatures, giving most of the state equal chances for both above and below normal temperatures. So again, we'll kind of have to see how things shake out. Certainly looks like the first week of February could be a little bit warmer than normal. As far as precipitation is concerned, again, equal chances for both above and below average precipitation, but just off to our south and east, pretty good chances for a wetter than normal February across parts of Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and into Missouri. Another nice thing is we're going to continue to see increasing daylight through the month of February. In Lincoln, we'll gain just over an hour of daylight between the 1st and the 28th. Today, the 1st, our sunset time right around 5:45 in Lincoln. By the end of the month, that sunset time right